Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Kim's Corner, where I review books, talk about books, give it spiritual insight, and talk about my hair journey with alopecia, amongst other things. So, thank you for the overwhelming response in the comments. And recently, I just received a video testimony that just wrecked me. Her testimony and her reading my book and how it touched her and prompted her to share her testimony, her travel back to Jesus, back to the Lord, or not even just back, just recognizing His love for for her. And it just reminded me of why. It reminded me of purpose. It reminded me of destiny. The exact thing that I wanted to talk to you all about today. So I wanted to let y'all know two things about destiny. Well, one thing about destiny is that it's a predetermined course of events that we experience, and it's not just in one location. Destiny is not a destination, it's a journey. And purpose. Purpose is something that is set up as an object and end. Intentional is a goal. So all of these things that happen to a person on their journey is necessary. Finding love and healing in the pen was written with you in mind. It's to help motivate you and encourage you to continue to push forward on your journey. So I believe that everybody was given a divine assignment. Whether we choose to or not, to align ourselves in that and to do the will of God is up to us. And it can be difficult and it could be a little uncomfortable, but not doing it can make it a lot more uncomfortable and a lot more difficult. So before the book, I really was just writing blogs and putting a little bit of pieces of what I felt about a certain situation inside of it. And I moved from that to when I joined Toastmasters. And I did all my 10 speeches for the first manual. And then I said I was going to put it all together and sell that as a book. Well, that didn't work out because I was writing and I ended up putting pieces in there of me, or I couldn't get past a certain situation because I wasn't yet healed from it. So as I talked to my mentor about it, she gave me some advice. I continued to write, and it turned into a book titled Finding Love and Healing in the Pen. So what I want you to know that this book has some things that I'm not most proud of, but it was necessary to get me to the place where I am today. Some people say, tell your story, sell your story, and make money. Sell your story and make money. I heard that a lot. But I wanted to know, is that all that's important? Because the person that's reading the story, I want them to be touched and their lives to be changed authentically. Of course, you do want money because you need money to survive, but that should not be the only thing. That shouldn't be the weight and the whole picture of you telling your story. So, well, that's just me. But you should always want to serve. What are you serving? What cause are you serving? Are you just telling your story to get somebody to buy a product, or are you telling the story because your product has the ability to help somebody change or help somebody grow or whatever the case may be? But I just wanted you to think about it, about when you write to sell a story or when you just tell your story. Are you selling them? What are you selling them? So I mean, this is just me. This is Kim's Corner. So yeah, you can leave me a feedback. What do you think? My book could be purchased on www.hisunlikelysource.org. I am I am also on Amazon, and I have an ebook that's also on my website. So I encourage you to purchase from the website, being that the website is my business, and I will give you an autograph copy, a personal message, a personal note inside the book, because I want you to purchase the book, yes, but I also want you to be blessed by it. And also on my website, I have my podcast and my blog. So this book is for those who are on a journey and who may think that they are alone. So when my publisher or my editor gave me back the chapters of the book, and that's another video that I want to talk to you about, whether you should be self-published or get yourself a publisher with a team. And I'll let you know about that in the next episode. So on page 76, I'm supposed to have it together. Let's see. I'm going to read you a little insert, okay? Here we go. Okay. I admire the woman for her fearless courage. I admire the woman for her fearless courage. I imagine what this woman, the woman with the issue of blood, must have gone through after suffering for so long. During the biblical times, this same woman probably never thought that Jesus would use her to witness. The same holds true today. Many people believe that God wouldn't use them just because of their past. We must learn to be careful of what we believe about ourselves and remain mindful of words we accept that don't align with what God has already said about us. The contents of the next chapter are entirely up to us. The journey is never easy, and we are all presented with a choice. Either we will let go and allow God to pen his account, or we'll choose to close the book and end our story. We have no right to deprive others of our light. Sometimes we have to put on our best when we feel our worst and press our way, even if the way is watered with our tears. The stirring of our hearts speaks directly to the Father, and the Father wants our heart. He wants us to be devoted to him. Our best outward appearance, though important, may not be the primary focus when in pursuit of freedom from our infirmities. You never know what your testimony or whose life you could help save with your testimony. Allow God's heart to speak to you. I'll see y'all next time.